Some aspects of a goth lifestyle could they provoke such a murder? Joining me now from Portland, Oregon, I believe you're in Oregon. Hi there, is Voltaire, the author of What is Goth? There's your book right there, Voltaire. And good of you to join us tonight. Voltaire, what is goth?
Oh, it can be a very complicated question because there is a lot to goth. But the simple answer is that goth is a kind of music that grew out of punk rock in the late 70s. Punk rock was a very angry kind of music that says, I don't like this world, it makes me angry and I want to destroy it. And goth was sort of the melancholy cousin of punk that says, there's a lot of evil in this world, there's a lot of very mean-spirited people, and that makes me sad. And that is, you know, it's an oversimplification perhaps. Goth also tends to address the human condition. It's sort of the new romanticism. It's an appreciation for things that are romantic and passionate and sometimes dark or melancholy.
Okay, well, and Voltaire, we see a rather dark and melancholy shot of the defendant, Scott Dileski. Is this a goth look?
You can argue that that's a goth look. I think there's so many goth looks that it certainly doesn't come down to one. But, you know, the thing is that, you know, when I look at the screen and I see that it says goth murder, I wonder to myself if he was an enthusiast of country, if he was an enthusiast of rap, would this be a rap murder? Would this be a country murder? There's obviously something about goth that is very mysterious to most people who are not exposed to it, which makes them believe that there's something, I guess, especially dangerous about goths, which to me seems fairly silly.
It is kind of a broad term. It's kind of like punk, and a lot of people associate a lot of things with it. Is there, in some aspects of the goth movement, a satanic quality anywhere out there in the goth world? Did you explore that in your book?
You know, there may very well be people within the goth scene, because the goth scene really encompasses a lot of different tribes of people. And there are some who may very well be Satanists, but there are also Satanists who are CEOs, and there are Satanists who are farmers. And again, there isn't really a direct correlation between goth and Satanism. I would say most of the goths I know are Christians, Jewish. I've met a few Muslim ones. I've met a few born-again Christian goths, and probably to a large degree, a lot of them are secular.
All right, Voltaire. Well, I think you're probably the first goth I've met, and it was good chatting with you tonight. Thanks.
My pleasure.